I think we all have that game or those games that when we go back to them after a hiatus, something in life has taken us away from them, pulled us away, another game, or perhaps just a lack of time for gaming as a whole. When we finally go back to those games, they are like coming home. There might be a bit of nostalgia involved, or maybe it's just a certain feel, the atmosphere, the vibes that that game delivers that just make it so nice and comfy and wonderful. You know, a game that can just genuinely make you happy. For me, recently, that's been Halo Infinite. This is very much a game that I stopped playing for only a few weeks at a time before just having that urge to go play some more. Whether I end up playing alone or dragging some friends back in, it always just feels so nice to come back to it. There's definitely a bit of nostalgia there as someone who grew up with Halo CE, and we're going to do a bit of Halo CE story time later in this video, but it's also obviously a good time to talk Halo, because we have Halo 5 right around the corner. Halo 5, yeah, we have Halo Infinite Season 5 right around the corner. Bunch of incredible stuff coming out. Probably the biggest and I think most anticipated update for Infinite so far, with things like AI coming to Forge, the launch of Firefight, specifically King of the Hill Firefight. We're going to have custom match XP, so we'll be able to level up the battle pass through that. Tons of gameplay changes, tons of tweaks to cosmetics, not to mention things like Mark 5 and Mark 7 armor coming. One of them being a hero rank unlock, so finally getting more, reasons to actually care about that hero rank that they added not that long ago. Just a lot of good stuff making its way to Halo today in that Season 5 update. So I think, a lot of us are feeling the extra hype, if you will. But I had very much been feeling nostalgia, because I feel like I've been having a bit of deja vu this past month. And it started stirring up some old CE memories. One that I wanted to share with you all today. And, feel free to share some of your maybe favorite, or not necessarily favorite, but memorable memories, if you will. The ones that really still stand out in your mind with an unexpected level of clarity regarding your past with Halo. And hey, that could be just like back to Halo Infinite's launch. If that's the first time that you got into Halo, that's cool. I mean, hey, welcome to the franchise. It's pretty great, even when Microsoft just seems to not give an absolute fuck about it in every way possible. But let's not get too much into the bad side of all of the terrible things happening. We'll stick to the fun stuff today. So when I was a wee lad and I had my wee little paper route, it actually wasn't little at all, it was very large. I used to take my bike and ride with my little my Buffalo News paper wagon behind me to the streets I had to deliver papers to. It sucked, and I made like no money. Fuck delivering the paper, by the way. I know it's different now and they just pay people minimum wage, which still fucking sucks ass. But as a kid, you made like what felt like illegal amounts of money delivering the paper every single day for, hours a day. And then you had to go to people's house and basically beg them to fucking pay you, because these people just like wouldn't answer the door. It was terrible. Anyway, the good part of this memory starts off with me having food poisoning. Would you believe it? So yeah, I had finally gotten my own copy of Halo CE. I had finally gotten my own Xbox. It was a gift from my parents around Christmas time. So I don't actually remember just how long CE had been out at that point, but I was already playing at a friend's house. We would just play 2-player split screen, 3-player split screen, sometimes 4-player. My brother would join us, our friend would join us, sometimes my friend's sister would join us, and we just would have a fucking blast playing split screen Halo CE multiplayer. That's really where it all began. And I wanted a copy of this game so badly. I wanted to play the campaign and co-op with my brother. I was obsessed. I needed to have this game. At that point, CE was like also starting, I think, to really get into the pop culture zeitgeist. I remember going to like a fucking county fair show, I think, with like motocross riders, and they talked about CE on the announcement, like, and I was like, what? I need my own copy of this game. Clearly, everybody is playing it. It's the most popular thing around right now, right? That's me in my head anyway. So I finally get a copy of this game. Lo and behold, the same day that I get a copy of this game and go home, I just start puking everywhere. Turns out I got food poisoning from a rotisserie chicken that my mother got from the Boston Market. I have never eaten a Boston Market rotisserie chicken since then. They can burn in hell. I was sick for like a week straight, throwing up multiple times a day. Needless to say, I was in no shape to play CE. I wanted to desperately, but my mother, being the good mother she was like, no, you need to rest. Like, you're not gonna play video games right now, dude. You're throwing up every 3 hours. It's not happening. So I did it. And then when I finally felt better, two things happened. I had to deliver my papers again, but more importantly, I could finally play CE. And from that point on, it was, that was it. I was hooked. We would throw LAN parties, 2 Xbox LAN parties, and then as Halo 2 would finally come out, and the hype for that was just beyond belief. I remember going to the midnight release, coming home, playing the campaign through like 3 times on all the difficulties with my brother, and then the hardcore LAN parties would set in at that point. Moving into the later teen eras of my life, we would throw a LAN party pretty much every weekend. We had Xboxes permanently set up in my basement. We would sometimes go to my buddy's house, set stuff up in his basement, and we would LAN just whatever silly modes, sort of the community as it existed back then we're talking about. I still remember playing Infection for my first time on Foundation, piling up all the boxes in front of the doorways, trying to defend ourselves from all of the sword-wielding zombies. Just good fucking times. And I genuinely try not to be too, like, nostalgic for those specific moments, because things are just different now, right? Most of my friends live out of state now. We can't, like, get together and LAN party anymore. Otherwise, I'm sure that that's something I would still be able to organize. So I try to appreciate the fact that I can still, like, get online and play with them regularly, right? And still have those experiences. As much as I want us all to be in the same room, eating the same pizza pie, and playing the same Halo. It's still nice to be able to continue that stuff forward with a lot more flexibility. And yeah, the reason that this memory came stirring about was not just because of Season 5, it was because I also got my wisdom teeth out last Thursday at the ripe old age of 33. And in case you didn't know, getting your wisdom teeth out at that age, especially all 4 of them when 2 of them are like severely impacted and one of them's pushing into one of your other teeth, is not a good or easy thing. The surgeon had a hell of a time. I was kind of in and out of the surgery. In my mind, it lasted 15 minutes. When it was like an hour and 15 minutes. But I distinctly remember hearing him like really frustratedly trying to, get these teeth out, saying Jesus Christ at one point, which he did confirm after the surgery. It was like, yeah, that was rough, dude. We got him out. There's a ton of bleeding. Everything's looking good. We stopped the bleeding. You should be okay. But yeah, the healing is still happening. It's still very hard to eat anything that isn't super soft. My mouth still hurts when I talk too much. But it doesn't hurt so bad that I can't put headphones on and play video games. That finally, like a few days ago, I was able to start playing games again, have the focus, and have like, enough of the pain gone that I could sit down and look at a screen for more than 5 seconds. And so the first thing I wanted to do was play Halo. It was just like, for some reason, I just had this feeling. I was like, all right, this is it. I know the update's coming out, and I was maybe going to wait, but now I'm like, nah, I need to get everybody back in right now. So I started dragging my friends back in. Some new friends who have sort of joined our gaming group over the last year joined us as well, and that's just always like a really cool feeling to be like, hey, we got more people to play Halo. Let's fucking go, dude. So yeah, it's been a good time, and I know that Halo isn't necessarily like the thing anymore, right? I don't think it ever will be. It sucks the way Microsoft has handled the franchise, but I think honestly, even if they hadn't done all the dumb fucking things they've done, really like serious shout out to so many of the devs who worked on making this game happen, the multiplayer happen. I know some of them going back to like their time working at other studios, and they're all gone now because like they got laid off because it was, essentially freelance work. Microsoft just basically had like no permanent team for Halo, and like almost everybody's gone. And I know a bunch of like idiots on the internet can be like, well, that's a great thing, that's why Halo's doing so well right now. Dude, the majority of the content we're getting in the game now was made by other devs like fucking years ago, potentially. Like, it's not a good thing what Microsoft did. But, you know, the people who are there are still keeping the lights on. I hope for the best for them. The game is still incredibly fun. I'm very excited for the Season 5 update. Microsoft, go fuck yourself. Shout outs to the team at 343 for continuing to make this game everything, you know, that it is. It's a really fucking good Halo game. I am swearing a lot. This is unfiltered Tony, clearly. I hope you all have a great day. Get out there, play some games with your friends. Make those memories. Feel free to share some of your own personal Halo memories down in the comment section with me if you'd like. And, yeah, take care, folks. I'm going to get back to healing up this mouth. And I'll see you around.